My name is Francis Okanta, and this is my current philosophy of teaching and learning. I began by asking myself what makes an outstanding, memorable teacher. I continually to ask myself as I reflect on, since it's my aspiration to become a legendary teacher who is able to greatly impact the students I have the privilege of working with. I define such as a teacher who is truly passionate about implementing an environment which is all inclusive and flexible for students to bring up or help nurture their hidden talent. With all these said, I think my philosophy is based on three key principles, and these principles are: 1. Excellence and quality at all times. I believe when a teacher has this information in mind, then he or she tries to excel, exceed beyond expectation, and by so doing, it always makes you unique. 2. I believe every student is unique and every student is teachable depending on the teacher, and if the teacher is able to answer these 5 WH questions, that is, who am I teaching? What am I teaching? Why am I teaching? Where am I teaching? When am I teaching? And how do I want my students to feel? Or how am I going to teach? Lastly, I should say my third principle is, if a teacher sees himself or herself from 3 angles, that is, a teacher should be able to see himself as a friend, 2, a parent, and lastly, a leader. Why do I say this? Because I believe every friend is approachable. So if you are friendly, your students see you to be a friend, they are able to approach you at any time, and it makes the teaching and learning environment more friendly, and it helps to check behavioral problem, and it also helps in classroom management. 2, parent. When a teacher thinks on that line as a parent, it makes the teacher to give their all. That's why I say excellence and quality. They exceed the expectation, which means that they always want the student to get something at the end of the day. The student should be able to take something home, because as a parent, we always want to know, what did you learn today? Will the student be able to remember something from the class? Will the student be able to reflect on what went on in the day? So if you're thinking on the line as a parent, and if you're a parent and you've paid fees, which means definitely you expect something in return. So if a teacher has that notion or that mind, it helps for them to become unique, and it always makes them stand unique, just like I said. And lastly, as a leader. Who is a leader? I always don't think a leader is someone who, just like from the business perspective or management perspective, as A leader who is someone who is able to make people, lead people, like, make people work, or make it happen by delegating power, but rather I see a leader as someone who is able to help bring or outbirth the hidden skills, the hidden talent, the hidden potentials of individual. So in a nutshell, I think my teaching philosophy is based on 3 key principles. 1, quality and excellence at all time. 2, every student is unique and teachable depending on the teacher. If the teacher is able to answer the 5 WH questions, the who, the what, the why, the when, the how, and the where. And finally, if a teacher identify himself or see himself from 3 angles, being a friend, being a parent, and a leader. Thank you.